Hi, my loves. How are we doing? The song I'm kind of getting in my head is I'll Make a Man Out of You from the movie Mulan. How could I make a man out of you? Huh. Per usual, if this doesn't apply, sit right with you. You don't want to hear what I have to say. That is okay. I will be back some other time. But with that song, I feel like, again, there is a channel version. It's coming from your guides. They're trying to literally make a man out of you. They're trying to get you to buck up in a certain term. I know there's a cutesy little trend going on this app, and maybe that's relevant to you when they've, mentioned Mulan could be very significant. Maybe that's your favorite Disney princess. Because, I respect Mulan. She didn't, for one, cry over a man. She cried because, cried about it for a couple hours. She got up and locked in. And that's kind of what I'm seeing, what your guys are trying to do for this collective. But let me see what is going on. Why is that? The strength, are you kidding me? Look at that. That is crazy. And then I got the Six of Cups in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay, I feel like your guides are literally doing that. Okay, it's time to get up now. Literally, I feel like they're trying to treat you like Mulan in a funny way. Okay, you've spent your time crying about it. I'm going to make a man out of you. Get up. It's time to lock in. And maybe, intuitively, this collective, you feel recently, I'm getting chills, that you need to lock in. Like, I need to get out of bed. I need to keep going. But with the strength right there, it's a bunch of different things. They want you to focus on your mundane, your everyday reality, but at the same time, you see how this guy, yes, he's trying to prove how strong he is in a funny way, because look how he's seen on the chair, but he's holding those chains. But there's nothing wrong with that, and I feel like your guides are trying to tell you are stronger than this, but at the same time, you're literally trying to prove in a funny way that you're strong enough to hold on to things that no longer serve you. They're trying to tell you to let go. And again, focus on your mundane, the things in your past that you have been holding on to for so long. They're saying, baby, let go of the chains. You don't need to prove. They're pretty much what they're trying to tell you immediately. Do not continue to go live your life for that one thing or that person from your past. Do it for you. The Star, literally, are you kidding me? The Chariot. Like Mulan, they're trying to prepare you for battle, but not battle as in like anything bad, but there's something bigger out there for you in this collective. I feel like you do know that. Let me do a couple. All right, so I got the Four of Pentacles and then the Two of Swords in reverse. How can we are men. And then the Knight of Wands. I feel like your guides are literally trying to like buck you up. And like I said, I feel like to definitely know that this is kind of I feel like there has been a shift within the last 24 hours that have snapped you as far as, okay, I need to start locking in. I really need to kind of get it together. Here's the thing. They don't want you to go live your life for this person. Or again, there is something, this collective, do not lock in because you're trying to prove something. You're trying to prove how strong you are. In a way, like said, in a way, yes and no. Because like I said, I'm hearing that, go prove them wrong. But at the same time, they want you to do it for yourself for once. They kind of want you to be in this energy. I'm hearing for once, be selfish. Do things for you. And I'm hearing literally go live your life. Go travel. Go do those things that you want. Go, if you have the extra money, you've always wanted to go shopping at a certain place. Go do that. Literally start doing things for yourself. Let me see more about the strength. What is it that you're holding on to in a funny way? Page of Wands. And the Sun. That's what I'm saying. This is going to be a beautiful reading. I don't know why I'm picking this up, but like, every time I see this Page of Wands, card, like that person right there. I don't know why it kind of gives me like Loki energy from like, Norse paganism. Maybe Norse mythology is something you're very drawn to. Loki could even be significant to you. It's just very chaotic, but in a beautiful way. Nothing like crazy or dramatic. You know what I'm saying? They, if you know the deity, Loki, he is the god of chaos and destruction. And that's kind of like the energy I am feeling out of this collective in a funny way. Is again, like everything had to fall apart for, you to bring yourself back up. I'm kind of getting a giant tower card. I'm feeling like this collective, again, your guides are literally trying to strengthen you up right now. They're trying to make you a walking tower for these people. You hurt people's egos. Let me see more about this Page of Wands and the strength. Yeah, Eight of Cups. That's what I'm saying. You've been holding on for things for a very long. And by the end of the day, do not hold on to things that you knew was very temporary. One second. Because with the strength, the Eight of Cups and the Page of Wands here, I've been, that your guides have been telling you, you have always been stronger than this. There's a reason I said too, like, you were hanging on to something when you knew it was going to be temporary. I think it has a lot to do with your emotions. Maybe, at one point you did prioritize love or other people and their emotions. And that's kind of what I'm feeling is like you walked around eggshells over different things and they're kind of telling you to cut it. That is not who you are. You are meant to step on toes is what I'm hearing. But like I said, you're chaotic, but in a beautiful way. Because I'm hearing you're meant to step on some toes, not walk around eggshells. And maybe you did dim your light down for a short period of time for somebody or a group of people. And now you're being called to, that is not you at all. With the star energy, Eight of Pentacles, that's what I'm saying. They're trying to get you back to work. I brought up Norse mythology. Maybe that is your sign, or, if this is really your reading, you're feeling called to do some certain research on things. Maybe I'm really talking to a collective that is involved in the craft. You are meant to be involved towards right now your career, or like I said, your routine, really discovering who you are. Again, your guides are doing, I will make a man out of you. You don't need to go prove to people or things or that you're tough and you're all this. No, you already were from the get-go. It's just kind of that you forgot who you were for a second. Four of Pentacles. The Chariot, as I said, that they are telling you, for once, please be selfish. Please go towards the divine. This is really a calling for you, for something bigger when it comes to your spirituality. Again, I brought up maybe the craft is a big part of your spirituality. You're being drawn towards something right now. I brought up Loki for a reason. Yeah, Queen of Cups in reverse. That's what I'm saying. I think maybe this is kind of your sign that, like, and maybe that's never who you really been. You never been that lover girl, lover boy, and then whoever you fell for one point brought that out of you. And again, it's not that you're not meant to be a lover girl. It's like you're way beyond that. You're way beyond somebody who's just begging for a soulmate or begging out of this. You are meant to move mountains. You are meant to step on people's toes, is what I'm hearing. What's this Two of Swords in reverse? The Tower, I just said you're a walking tower. You're going to become a mirror to everybody's soul. The dark side of the moon. Everything here is about full moon energy. Full moons could be very significant to you. One sec. Then I got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Your final message from your guides is do not be afraid of your own power. And I feel like this collective, you may have spent a short period of time being afraid of your own power. You are afraid that you can really cause some destruction, but not in a bad way like you hurt innocent people. It's more of, again, you are going to become a mirror of everybody's soul. You are going to become somebody's walking tower moment. Do not be afraid of your own power. Whatever spiritually you are feeling called right now to go towards right now, do it. Seriously, do some serious research. And again, do it for you. Don't do it to prove a point to these people. Because by the end of the day, you got a lot of people ahead of you that you got to go prove wrong.